Why is the traditional dating app losing its grip? We're seeing this massive strategic pivot toward what I call Friendfluence. It's the idea that community vetting is replacing the cold outreach of a, quote, match. Today we're breaking down the mechanics of this shift, looking at why the group chat has become the ultimate gatekeeper of modern courtship, and what that means for the future of how we find the one. The pervasive exhaustion associated with the repetitive cycle of digital courtship, characterized by continuous swiping, instances of ghosting, and the often obfuscating mandates of algorithmic matchmaking, is a widely recognized cultural phenomenon. A notable sociological and relational transformation is currently underway, with unattached individuals increasingly adopting a growing trend designated as Friendfluence. This movement posits that the digital group chat, historically a relaxed medium for informal communication, logistical coordination, and social planning, has now ascended to become the most efficient and contemporary mechanism for relationship initiation. This profound shift in modern mating behavior substantively confirms a straightforward principle. The most dependable route to authentic, enduring commitment frequently originates with the validated endorsement of trusted acquaintances, superseding the impersonal mediation of an algorithm. Delegation of vetting, the operational mechanics of Friendfluence, and the pursuit of authenticity. The fundamental utility of Friendfluence resides in the judicious delegation of the initial, most resource-intensive screening phase of one's romantic life to those individuals who possess the deepest understanding of one's personality, genuinely comprehend one's emotional prerequisites, and maintain a vested interest in one's long-term well-being. Instead of navigating a substantial volume of unverified individuals, prospective partners are increasingly relying upon their core social networks, ranging from a select group of intimate confidants to an expansive, highly interconnected network, to execute essential functions. Evaluation of prospective matches. They serve as impartial, informed liaisons, scrutinizing digital profiles, verifying professional credentials as deemed pertinent, and conducting background assessments that automated algorithms are fundamentally unable to replicate. Discernment of profiles. Friends are tasked with identifying and discarding misrepresentative self-descriptions, embellished biographical narratives, and perfunctory profiles endemic to conventional dating platforms. Facilitation of initial contact. They orchestrate the first, low-pressure point of engagement, situating the potential match within a pre-existing framework of social confidence and established credibility. This tendency transcends merely informal referrals. It is progressively becoming formalized and digitized. Dating applications such as Wingman, which explicitly authorize friends to collectively construct a user's profile and select preliminary dates, are experiencing a surge in adoption. Singles are motivated by a profound imperative to infuse genuine discernment, rigorous veracity, and essential accountability into the often superficial, performative, and low-stakes environment of digital romance. The objective is to decisively circumvent the misleading self-promotion and emotional depletion that have become inextricably linked with the current relational paradigm. Maya, a 28-year-old marketing professional who successfully entered a committed relationship following her friend's stringent pre-screening of prospective partners, articulates the rationale. My friends are more cognizant of my non-negotiable standards than I am. They can identify a detrimental indicator instantly, prior to my internal justification. They function as my personal dating defense system, eliminating extraneous distractions and persistent time-wasting individuals. This approach is predicated on efficiency and emotional self-preservation. The essential vibe check, group consensus as the ultimate standard of acceptance. In this evolving relational domain, the vibe check is established as the critical, mandatory standard for proceeding. This collective evaluation transcends a mere cursory initial assessment. It represents an immediate, authoritative, and group-sanctioned verdict. If a prospective partner's comprehensive digital presence, encompassing initial correspondence, chosen photographic representations, and public social media activity, elicits a collective expression of skepticism, e.g., a side-eye or skull emoji verdict, or even a collective silence indicative of disapproval from the social cohort, the association is typically terminated without delay. This prompt, uncompromising, and unified group determination is a direct, concerted response to the extensive expenditure of emotional resources on mismatched individuals, those seeking low-commitment engagements, and unproductive situationships. For busy professionals who prioritize the preservation of their time and psychological well-being, this level of efficacy and finality represents a considerable, compelling advantage.